Why your cat ignores you. And no, it's not because they hate you. Your cat just walked past you, looked you dead in the eyes, and kept walking. You called their name? Nothing. You called again? Still nothing. You started making weird noises? Absolutely nothing. So you Googled it, and now you're spiraling because some forum post told you your cat doesn't love you. Stop right there, because that's completely wrong, and what's actually happening is way more interesting than you think. I've spent way too much time researching cat behavior, and I can tell you that most people have their cats completely figured out, except for one thing: why they get ignored. Once I explain what's actually going on inside your cat's head when you call their name and they do absolutely nothing, you're going to look at them very differently. Some of it is science. Some of it is kind of insulting. All of it is fascinating. Here's the situation. You feed them every day. You give them the good treats, not the cheap ones, the expensive grain-free ones that cost more than your own lunch. You've bought toys, beds, little cardboard castles. You love this animal unconditionally. And then you call their name. And they just sit there. Maybe one ear twitches. Maybe they blink slowly at the wall. Maybe they turn their head slightly away from you, like you're the most boring thing they've ever seen. Are they dumb? Do they hate you? Do they secretly wish they lived with your neighbor? None of those. But the real answer is going to make you feel a little played. Your cat knows exactly who they are. There was a study done in Japan that found cats can absolutely recognize their own names, not just random sounds, their specific name. Researchers played words that sounded similar to the cat's name, then played the actual name. The cats responded differently to their real name. Ears moved, heads turned, tails flicked. So your cat is not confused. They're not deaf. They hear you. They just don't think you're worth getting up for. Cats were never bred to listen. Dogs were bred for thousands of years to follow commands, herd animals, work alongside people. Listening to humans is in their DNA.
Cats had a completely different deal. They showed up near human settlements because humans had grain. Grain attracted mice, and cats liked hunting mice. That was it. Nobody was selecting cats for their ability to come when called. They were just around, doing their thing, occasionally being useful. So when your dog sprints across the room the second you say their name, that's thousands of years of selective breeding kicking in. When your cat does nothing, that's also thousands of years of history. Specifically, a history of never once being asked to care. The cost-benefit calculation. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. When you call your cat's name, they're not just ignoring the sound. They're making a decision. The question is responding worth the effort right now? Factors that go into that: are they comfortable? Is there a reward for responding? Has responding led to good things in the past? This is why cats who get treats every time they come when called tend to show up more reliably. They did the math. The math works out. But if calling their name has led to nothing interesting, or worse, to being picked up when they didn't want to be, they've learned that too, and they've decided the couch wins. The stress thing nobody talks about. Sometimes when your cat ignores you, it's not indifference, it's stress. Cats in the wild can't show weakness, so when something makes them uncomfortable, they freeze, look away, and pretend nothing is happening. A lot of owners unknowingly trigger this. They call their cat's name, the cat doesn't respond, so they call louder, walk toward them, try to pick them up. The cat reads all of that as pressure. They shut down. They look away. Which makes the owner think the cat doesn't like them, which makes the owner try harder, which stresses the cat out more. It's a whole cycle that starts with you just wanting a little love. How cats actually show they like you.
If you think your cat doesn't show affection, you've been reading the wrong signals. Slow blinking is a big one. When your cat looks at you and does a slow, deliberate blink, that's basically a cat kiss. Researchers confirmed this. It's a display of trust. If you slow blink back, they often slow blink again. You're having a whole conversation with your eyes. The head bump is another one. When they ram their forehead into your hand or your face, they're marking you with their scent glands. That means you're theirs. You're in the club. And the tail. A tail held straight up with a little curl at the top is a greeting. It means they're happy you're there. Next time your cat walks in and their tail goes straight up, that's not random. That's them saying hi. What actually gets a cat to respond? Use their name only when good things happen. Right now, a lot of people use their cat's name for everything. Calling them, scolding them, just checking if they're alive. The name becomes background noise. It means nothing because it means everything. Start using it only right before food or treats. Their brain will connect the sound to something worth moving for. Let them come to you. Cats respond way better when the interaction is their idea. Sit on the floor, do nothing, and a curious cat will almost always come investigate eventually. That interaction, the one they chose, will be way more positive than one where you chase them around the apartment. And stop repeating their name when they don't respond the first time. Cats learn fast that ignoring you 5 times still gets the same result as responding once. Call their name once. If they don't come, drop it. Try later.
Your cat ignoring you has almost nothing to do with love, and almost everything to do with autonomy. They're not wired to be obedient. They're wired to be independent. And the fact that they live with you, sleep near you, follow you to the bathroom, slow blink at you, that's all a choice they're making. They could go sit in another room. They don't. They pick you. The ignoring? That's just them being cats. That's a feature, not a bug. They don't need you the way a dog does. They're choosing you, on their own terms, in their own time. Your cat knows their name. They come from a long line of animals who were never expected to listen to anyone. They're running a constant calculation about whether responding is worth it. Sometimes you're stressing them out without realizing it. And they do love you, just through slow blinks, head bumps, and tails pointing straight up. Learn those signals. Use their name smarter. Let them come to you. And stop taking it personally when they walk past you like furniture. Because somewhere in your home right now, there's a cat who picked you. They're just not going to make a big deal about it. Subscribe if you want more cat stuff like this every week.